Right, good morning, class. Once again, I'm here today to clarify issues concerning the presentation I made yesterday on the topic awareness, misconceptions, biases, and barriers, and transition to initial teacher education and physical education, music and dance environment. One of your colleagues, a student of yours, asked the question on the self-awareness, and his question was, what are the factors that enhances or that can stimulate one's self-awareness? And I have underlined 5 of these factors for you to. If you had gone through the presentation, the PowerPoint I placed on your Google Classroom, you would have come across or realized these factors I'm going to mention here. But for the sake of clarity and emphasis, I want to mention these factors and give you a brief explanation to that effect. Then after your mass, class will continue. So those of you who are online, get others informed so that they get on board and then hook onto the site to learn more. Like I told you yesterday, we learned about the barriers, misconceptions, and self-awareness. Today, the factors which enhance or which affect or which causes one's self-awareness to be well developed includes 1, personality traits. Personality traits. You know, each and every individual has got a specific or unique characteristics which cannot be the same as the other person. So your trait may be that of a person who is quick-tempered, that who is calm, and he who is level-headed and looks at issues and think through critically before he comes out. So there are different traits which you can ascribe an individual to. And each one of us has got specific personality traits. And this personality trait determines your self-awareness. My temperament is very quick. I am that calm-hearted person. I am that level-headed person who thinks through issues before I make comments, before I make decisions. And that will have an influence, that will have an effect on your self-awareness. And you know, each and every one of us has got personal values. As you listen to me, you have your individual values you cherish so much. You have things that you admire so much in your life. And it may not be the same as another person. So these personal values that you possess will determine your self-awareness. And therefore, we need to know the type of values that you, as an individual, you have, that you possess, that will make an individual understand that indeed you are that person or you are this person. The third point I want to make here on the factors affecting self-awareness is habits. Habits. And habits, once formed, cannot be changed overnight. So things you do sequentially or gradually, day by day, they become part and parcel of your life. And they work together to make your habits. And these habits that we possess as individuals, as you, as a learner, you possess, will determine your level of what? Self-awareness within the society and the environment where you operate. So know your habits, and that habit will influence your self-awareness. In addition to the habits, your emotions, your inner man actions, how you react to issues, how you respond to stimulus, your emotions determine your level of what? Self-awareness. So knowing who you are emotionally. Are you that type who is so excited all the time? Or you are the type who is sad? Or who is listening, you get quiet up? You think there's nothing at stake again, and then it makes you so saddened that you cannot make any headway. Such emotions will determine your self-awareness within the environment where you find yourself. And apart from that, how you respond to people's comments, how you react to stimulus that come your way from the environment, being it internal or external stimulus, will also have an influence on your self-awareness level. And finally, one of the factors that I want to give you as part of the factors which can affect your self-awareness is psychological needs. Psychological needs that drive our behavior. And I want to ask, what is your personal psychological need that drives your behavior? Are you the type that without smoking, you cannot survive? Or are you the type who thinks of all the time having to get yourself enjoyed with other friends? Or basic needs like food, like shelter, and so on and so forth. These basic psychological needs will have an influence on your behavior, or it will determine how your behavior is driven, and consequently having an influence on your self-awareness level. There are some people who are sex manias, that is to say that without them having to meet a lady or a girl or a guy in their life for a day, they cannot survive. Their psychological needs. And that drives them to do what they do. That pushes them to do what they do. They don't want to work, but they want to get the luxurious things in life. So they think of the cheapest way, the shortest possible way, and then they steal. And when they steal, it determines their behavior. It determines their level of what? Self-awareness in the environment where they find themselves. And therefore, we want to say that, as a matter of fact, self-awareness, like I said yesterday, ability to see yourself clear and objectively through reflection and introspection. That's thinking through what you did and then foreseeing what is ahead of you will also determine your level of what? Self-awareness. And again, I made mention of uniqueness yesterday. If you chance on listening to the lesson yesterday, and I said it's the quality of being the only one of its kind. So you are a unique person. You are different from the one seated by you. You are different from your siblings. You are unique among your own siblings. The other sibling of yours in the house is also unique. So that uniqueness in you will also determine your level of what? Awareness of you as an individual. And I made mention of several benefits yesterday. That when you are self-aware of your environment, it makes you more proactive. And it encourages or it boosts our acceptance of positive self-development. And self-awareness also allows us to see things from the perspective of others. That you reason with other people. When they make statements, when they make contributions, you think through and then you reason with them. That is, you are self-aware of yourself. You know yourself. You know your emotions. You know your uniqueness. You know your habits. You know your values. Things you cherish so much. And all these things work together to determine your level of what? Self-awareness. So I hope I have been able to explain the question asked by one of your colleagues on the factors affecting self-awareness. There are a lot that you can search for more. But on this note, I want to pause here and let the mathematics tutor continue with the lesson. And when the time is due, I will come again with the new phase of a lesson for you to understand the concepts that we want you to get, so that you become well-equipped and efficient teacher to go and help our basic school students or pupils. On that note, I want to wish you all the best. Stay safe and protect yourself from COVID-19. Don't mess up. Don't be moving about anyhow. Stay home and stay safe. For COVID-19 is real. When it catches you,